Hi, my name is Sylvie. I am a certified yoga instructor. I specialize in helping adults over 40 become flexible so that they can enjoy life and move freely. Today, we are going to work on back flexibility. I don't have a lot of back flexibility routines. I've been really focusing on inner hips, splits, because this is how I got started becoming flexible. But now I'm realizing that I need to work on my back flexibility, so I'm sharing this routine to use it myself and to help you have a strong and flexible back. Something to keep in mind is that your back flexibility is very much tied to your front body flexibility and also your back strength. So this routine is definitely addressing all of those aspects, but I use a lot of passive stretching since this is what has been working best for me as an adult over 40. Let's get started with your shoulders. We're going to get into a nice shoulder stretch. And you can just place your hands on the mat, or you can use a wall, anything to help you get into your shoulders. I'm going to place my hands on the mat right here, and we're going to stay here for a minute. As you stretch your shoulders, you can move up and down, activate your hands toward the midline, lift a little bit, and then stretch. You always want to play around with your stretches. You make sure that they stay effective by testing different things, moving in the stretch, and making sure that you're feeling a certain amount of discomfort. If it's not uncomfortable at all, obviously it's not going to make you more flexible. Next, we're going to do a nice low lunge stretch, and this one we're going to hold for 2 minutes on each side because the low lunge is definitely one that takes longer to get flexible. Here, you want to make sure you're lifting the chest, and eventually you might even be able to place your hands back on your mat. That is my goal, and that's one of the reasons why I've been working on the low lunge quite a lot recently. And when I started stretching for the splits, I really neglected the low lunge because I didn't feel like the hip flexors were needing more flexibility for my split. But now I'm realizing that my hip flexors can be pretty tight. And when you work on this low lunge stretch, you can use yoga blocks. Sometimes I do that. It helps give you some support as you stretch. And you can place your hands on your blocks just like so. But here I'm just going to place my hands on my lower back. You want to keep your legs active too. Again, you can scissor your legs, bringing your knee towards your back knee towards your front heel. Switch leg. A few reminders. Keep lifting your chest. See how far back you can get. Maybe place your hands on your back leg or use blocks like I mentioned before. Also activate your legs and sink in the low lunge. You can play with activating some more and then releasing. I didn't find that when I did the other leg, my back knee hurt, but now it does. Oh, I think I was between the slats of my deck. That would explain that. But if your knee does hurt, you can always use a pillow. I do that sometimes. Okay, now we're going to work on some back strength and flexibility. You're gonna come to your belly, and first you can play with lifting your chest on your belly like this. We're gonna do that a few times. It's like a wave. As you inhale, you lift, and then you exhale, you lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And now you can be a bit more passive in your stretch. Either stay in the Sphinx pose, or you can lift in the Cobra. And we're gonna stay here for a little bit. I like doing the Cobra on my fingertips because I can use more back strength as I'm stretching. I'm gonna show you. So you inhale, you let the breath come up, up, up into your chest as you lift. But since you're on your fingertips, it seems like you need to use more back strength to lift because otherwise it hurts your fingers. And also draw your hands toward you. It's like your chest is lifting and your hands are drawing towards you to help lift your chest. Activate your legs. And then back down. Next, we're going to get into the camel pose. For the camel pose, you want to make sure that you're lifting your chest before you bend back. Squeezing your legs towards the midline, inhaling, lifting your chest, and then you can just place your hands on your lower back rather than trying to collapse in the camel pose right away. So it's up to you. If this is too intense, just lift your chest and stay here and bend back as far as you want to. So lift and over. Lift and over. place your hands on your lower back if you had your hands on your heels, and then sit on your heels. We're going to end this short back stretch with a nice passive shoulder stretch. Lie on your belly. Extend one arm and then roll towards that side to open your chest and your shoulders. We're going to switch side now. All right, you're done for today. And this is an excellent routine to do a few times a week. I usually stretch in the evening, and it's a nice way to just relax and get flexible. And working on your back strength and flexibility is an excellent way to improve your posture and really help eliminate or mitigate back pain as you get older. So I highly recommend that you use this routine consistently. I know I will. Thank you for stretching with me.